WD18, the Watford fan channel. I'm here with Shane for a fan cam after the Watford 2, West Ham 0 victory here at the Vic. Shane, what did you make of that brilliant performance today?
Do you know, I'm so happy, but I need to start off by doing one thing first. Aurelio Gomes, baby! Aurelio Gomes! Oh! He saved the game for us.
Do you think before half-time?
Yeah, I think he did, because I think had they actually equalised before half-time, it would have been a very different second half. It should have been a very different second half anyway, on the basis that I think Andy Carroll should have been sent off. Ridiculous. I mean, how's that bloke still on the pitch?
I'm surprised they didn't take him straight off at half-time.
He should have been booked after 18 seconds for that tackle, that over-the-head thing on Ziegler. It was ridiculous.
I didn't really see what happened. What was your view on that incident? It looks like Ziegler's injured.
I think two people going for the ball. I think Carroll...
He got sent off for that a few weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And then there was another incident, I think, with him and Richarlison running off, and I think he had a cheeky little dig out at Richarlison. That was just a minor point, though. That was a brilliant performance. We needed that. We needed that kind of performance. We really did. Loads of standout players.
It's hard to single out people, really, because it was so good.
But I'm going to single out one player, a guy I've given a lot of stick to, Andre Gray. I thought he had a really good game today.
Didn't get the goal, but he worked hard.
No, exactly. He was the hold-up play was good. He's getting in there a little bit more now. I'm sure that wait for his first goal here at the Vic is not going to be too much longer, but he looked really good today. As I said, Gomes, he's our number one for a reason. Yeah. There's a reason why we capitulated against Everton, because we didn't have him in goal. Do you
think it was a mentality thing as well? Because I think Gomes at the back, you always feel, even though he's had like a few bad moments in his career that people kind of remember him for, I think that's unfair now. You look at what he's done today.
It is unfair as well. But then again, I guess the flip side to that is maybe it's unfair that we're all criticising Carnesis after one game.
Yeah,
but
true.
Gomez came up trumps today, really did. He put in a really solid performance. Kiko Femenia before he went off injured. I hope it's not a big injury.
Nah. It didn't look too bad.
For me, he's our second best outlet. Attacking wise,
he's got good, really nice crosses.
He has got a really good cross on him. Richarlison for me is number one of our best attacking outlets. Brilliant finish today.
Lovely.
He was testing Joe Hart throughout that first half, second half as well. He looks lively. Good to see him converting the chances. I think overall there was a period of about 15-20 minutes in that second half where I thought we were bossing West Ham.
They didn't leave, the ball didn't leave their half.
I think. It was brilliant.
It was brilliant football.
All the way around, cross it in, have another go. It was fantastic.
So
honestly, on a separate point about West Ham, they've got their work cut out.
Yeah, I feel really sorry for them though, because I think it's not entirely the players and managers' fault. I think the board obviously had a massive part to play in that.
Yeah, the board do, and I felt a bit sorry, I think, for some of the fans in there. But you know what? David Moyes is your manager. You're pretty much certain to go down now, aren't you? Surely. I mean, they missed some big chances.
Big chances. Cabaselli's clearance off the line.
Yeah, there were a few shots for handball, I think, as well in that.
I was watching that. Basically, he kicks it onto himself and it hits his hand, but it's like it's so accidental.
That's fine. Yeah, but that's never a sending off, whatever. But overall, a good performance, upbeat, better than what we've seen. I was a bit nervous though when we were 2-0 up. I was like, Are we going to crumble? Are we? There was one minor criticism, and that is actually when we were 2-0 up. I'm surprised we weren't going for it, trying to get that third.
There was a few minutes where we just passed it side to side.
Loads of chances for us to try and do that. But obviously, the talk now after this is going to be about Marco Silva. Will he be in charge for our next home game against United?
Do you think that though this performance, obviously in front of Odia Nigala in the TV studio, do you think Marco Silva's going to have a different outlook on Watford after that game, and the fans as well, actually? Some really good moments.
Yeah, the fans, I think there was one big chant of Marco Silva we want you to. I'm not sure how much of that he's really going to pay attention to. I just think deep down there's been a decision's been made. He knows in the back of his mind, and I'm just not sure. There came a point, I think, where he would interact with the fans. He'd wave back at the fans. I didn't see any of that today. He looked a bit cold, looked a bit distant.
Gomez was doing all the waving and clapping to the fans.
He was
loving it.
Today. Yeah. And on the side point of what you were just saying, so great to see Igalo as well in the studio. As well, lovely bloke.
A few chances near the end, but finally, a word on the clean sheet and how that's going to go going into Newcastle away. Obviously, you can fancy your chances there, but you can't underestimate Newcastle.
Do you know what? I rate Rafa Benitez so much.
Brilliant manager.
He's a brilliant coach, and I have a feeling he'll have a plan up his sleeve. There's no doubt about it. Overall, a good performance, upbeat, better than what we've seen. I was a bit nervous though when we were 2-0 up. I'm surprised we weren't going for it, trying to get that third. Come on. I'm a bit worried about their strike force though. Someone like Dwight Gale, he's a nuisance.
Very quick.
He can just get in around there, and we did well today defensively because we had a lump to defend against in Andy Carroll. Someone like Gale, his movement on and off the ball, that bloke Mikel Marino or someone supposed to be very good.
They looked good against United for a period.
They did, and they took the lead in that game. They were a bit unlucky, but defensively they're not great, and I think we can maybe get some joy in there. It's Troy's last game as well before being suspended, so he'll be back for the United game. On a side point to that, I did think Troy would have benefited having if he hadn't been such an idiot against Stoke. He would have done really well today, getting in there with the West Ham defenders. But overall, this is a must. It was a must-win. We won. We kept a clean sheet. It's a fantastic performance. I'm so happy.